Hello, everyone. It's Tracy Stanley here. Good afternoon to any of my family and friends who are listening in Australia or in the Asia Pacific. Good morning to my friends in Europe. And what the heck to anyone in North America who is up at this hour listening, go back to bed. I'm speaking to you, my brother William, as I say this. Um, I have my friend, well, I generously call Ken Follett my friend to thank for this recording. My parents, thank you, Mum and Duncan, generously bought me the BBC Maestro course last Christmas. And for the last month, every day, I've been listening to best-selling author Ken Follett talk about his writing and his promotional process. And in yesterday's lesson, he told this very humbling story about doing a book tour. He was in Chicago. Hello, Kerry, if you're listening. And he was at a bookstore and no one turned up for his book launch. And he said, well, in this day and age, physical book launches are a little bit old fashioned. And why would you choose to do them when you have things like Facebook Live and similar events to talk to a much broader audience? So I immediately went out and did what was required to set up this recording. I'm doing this firstly on Facebook, where I am in a familiar territory with friends and contacts who are part of my circle. Tomorrow I'll be doing one a lot more professionally on LinkedIn to a different sort of audience. So as many of you know, this month I published my first ever cozy mystery called Crime Quiz. It's a cozy mystery set on a boat that's cruising from Sydney to Hobart and back. Exciting times. Um, Over the next 5 days, starting in 9 hours' time, I'm going to run a sales campaign. As my book for the moment is exclusively available on Amazon, I'm allowed to run a countdown sale once every 3 months. So I figured this weekend is a great time to run a sale. And to pique your interest in my story, I was going to read the introduction to you today. So bear with me. The opening sentence is quite a mouthful, I've decided. Okay. The shimmering ship slid silently through dark ocean water under a pale crescent moon. A beacon of elegance, the oceanic wanderer carried 2,000 souls, some awake, some dreaming, and 5, as of this morning, no longer among the living. The chime of the loudspeaker at 5 a.m. would have woken the dead, except Lynette blissfully slept through the announcement. Perhaps because of the high-quality earplugs she wore each night, or more realistically, because of the perfect bottle of Ben Folds Pin Bin 389 Cabernet Shiraz she'd consumed the night before. She rolled over and wrapped herself tightly in her sheets. Her slumber was luxurious, defiant, and undisturbed. Attention, attention, this is your captain speaking. We regret to inform you that during the night, 5 of our passengers have sadly passed away. We extend our deepest condolences to their families and friends. Further information will be provided at 9 a.m. Thank you. Lord, what in heaven's name? Thomas woke with a start. He sat up and pondered if a mistake had been made in alerting all passengers to the sad passing of the 5 passengers. Surely the audience for this message was his crew, and not the 2,000 passengers under his care. After a quick prayer for the recently departed, Reverend Martin adjusted his flannel pyjamas, pulled a pillow over his head, and went back to sleep. So that's the opening couple of paragraphs. I've been placing my book with some reviewers all over the place, and I've been pleased to get some positive feedback about these readers' impression of Crime Quiz. For example, some of them have said that it's a light-hearted mystery with a unique setting and a cast of lovely oddballs. Also, a few, it's a quick and entertaining read. One of my favourites. This was such a fun and clever read. I love cozy mysteries, and setting one on a cruise ship filled with amateur crime writers was a brilliant idea. Right from the start, I was pulled into the story and couldn't wait to see how it would all unfold. That's all so far. I look forward to hearing from more readers. Perhaps you'll let me know what you think once you download a copy during the countdown deal that starts in 9 hours' time exclusively on Amazon. Thank you for letting me practice reading my book. I need to practice that a few more times. And wherever you are, I wish you a great weekend. Okay. Bye, everybody.